Welcome to Daddy's Cooking. Today I'm cooking Jamaica's national dish, ackee and saltfish. But I'm cooking it as a meal, so I'm also having rice and peas, coleslaw and plantain. This is my wife's favourite dish, so I've cooked it a few times before, so I hope I'll do it justice for you guys. It's a meal that we've had many times with family, as my wife's from that part of the world. Also many takeaway, so it's a dish, I'll be honest, I'm pretty familiar with, and it's a dish that I love, and hopefully you join me on this adventure. Let's get cooking. So the ingredients is as follows. For rice and peas, this time I'm actually cooking the beans from scratch. In my previous video on the brown stewed chicken, I used tin beans, so I learned my lesson this time. So I'm going for the raw beans. Obviously I'm doing basmati rice, and I'll thyme, and we've got some scallions or spring onions. I have saltfish, ackees, all-purpose seasoning, liquid seasoning, the trio of peppers, red, green and yellow, onions, garlic, tomato. My daughter's not really a huge fan of ackee and saltfish, so I'm going to be doing her a prawn dish, which I'll be cooking with, I forgot what it's called. Paprika, that's what it's called, isn't it? Frying some plantain, coleslaw, I'll be carrots and red cabbage. I'll be also doing sweet corn and maybe some of the peppers as well. And with salad cream and mayonnaise. Cool, let's get cooking.
Alright, we're kicking things off with rice and peas, the cornerstone of any Jamaican feast. First up, the kidney beans, which have been soaked overnight in cold water. Now, quick word of caution, these beans have doubled in size from soaking, so don't overdo it. You don't want to be swimming in beans, trust me. Now let's add enough water to cover the beans by about 1.5 inches. This will allow them to perfectly and absorb all that wonderful flavour. Now, let's chop up our aromatics. I've got 1.5 onions here. I'm using a white onion and a leftover half of a red onion found lurking in the fridge. We're going to dice the onions for the rice and peas and slice them for the ackee and saltfish later. Nothing goes to waste in this kitchen. You can't Zion gate. No way, yeah. Zion land is for the righteous. Zion no one no iniquity workers. Yes, if you want to reach more Zion, you ought to be clean. One love, one heart. You're too grudgeful. You're too bad mind. You can't. Time for the spring onions. Slice these thinly because we'll be using them in both dishes. I love spring onions. They're not only packed with flavour, but also loaded with vitamins like A, B6, B9, C and K, plus calcium, iron, potassium and zinc. A real powerhouse if you ask me. The green tops for those spring onions. We're going to add those for the garnish on both dishes, adding a fresh and crisp finish. You do your dirty wrongs and think your father no see. You do your dirty wrongs and think your father no see. He sees all things you just can't hide. You too grudgeful. You too bad man. Let's get that garlic going. I'm grating it today because it releases so much more flavour than slicing or mincing. Plus, it cooks evenly and quickly. No risk of burnt garlic here, and we can never use enough garlic, right? It's practically a superfood with vitamin C, B6, manganese and selenium. 20 minutes in, the kidney beans are simmering nicely. We're going to let them go for another 20 minutes before adding those aromatics. Patience, folks. We want them nice and tender. Now for the fish. Soak the saltfish overnight, changing the water a couple of times. But to really get rid of the saltiness, we're going to have to give it a good boil for 20 to 30 minutes. Trust me, you'll thank me later. Here comes the magic, green coconut. Be sure to dissolve the block completely. Last thing you want is to be crunching on coconut clumps, not coconut cookie people. No. You're too grudgeful. You're too bad mind. You can't Zion gate.
Next, chop up the red pepper for the coleslaw and slice another one into thin strips for the ackee and saltfish. Red peppers are my favourite. They're the sweetest, and because they're fully ripe, they pack a punch of antioxidants.
Pass love along. Love is a beautiful thing. Pass love around. Love is a beautiful thing.
Now slice up those yellow and green peppers for the ackee and saltfish. We want them colourful, vibrant and full of flavour.
No strings attached. I just want to say that I love you. My heart is full with joy. Happy to see another day. Giving thanks for life. Enjoy.
Oh yeah, the cream coconut is fully dissolved and the aroma is amazing. It's infusing into the beans and the whole kitchen smells like paradise.
Sing, yes. Pass love around. Love is a beautiful thing, yes.
In goes the garlic, so fragrant. This is where the dish really starts to sing.
Done war. I go like you a superstar.
Next, dried thyme. Yeah, if you're like me and don't have fresh thyme on hand, dried is totally fine. You gotta work with what you got. Add in the onions, both red and white, and the spring onions. We're laying in all the good stuff.
Can't understand.
Give it a good stir and then season with salt and pepper to taste. Don't forget to check as you go.
When we should unite, we fight. But there is still time to get it right. Back where we
That's the smell I've been waiting for. Perfect.
we don't want to see no more war. Pass love along. Love is a
The saltfish is breaking down into these beautiful little flakes. It's so ready to go.
love is a beautiful thing, yes. Hey neighbor, how are you doing?
Time for the rice. I've rinsed some basmati rice, which has such a distinctive aroma. It really takes this rice and peas to another level. Much like jollof rice, you want the liquid to be at the same level as the rice. Cook it on a low heat and let it steam to perfection.
Happy to see another day, giving thanks for life.
Oh, a quick side note. My daughter doesn't like ackee and saltfish, so I'm making a prawn stir fry for her. Olive oil in both pans because why not?
We don't have
We're starting with the onions for the ackee and saltfish. Let it saute until softened, releasing all the sweetness.
love is a beautiful thing. Shout it out, yeah.
Add the spring onions because they cook way faster than the regular onions. Next, in go the peppers. Trio of colours to keep it lively.
Love is a beautiful thing, yeah. I love you.
Time to add in the garlic and cook it in. This is looking so vibrant, you can really taste it.
You. Love is a beautiful thing. Back with your hate and war. Back with the hate and war. Love
Let's toss in some tomatoes for a pop of freshness and colour. They're just the thing to keep everything light and balanced. Now add the flaked saltfish. It'll cook super fast, so keep a close eye on it. Add some liquid seasoning and all-purpose seasoning to really boost those Caribbean flavours.
no escape. Nobody can reap what you sow.
Dry thyme again, and if you don't have fresh, we're not picky here.
You too bad mind. You can't enter Zion gate.
Now lift the food, don't stir too aggressively. You don't want to turn the fish into a mush, trust me.
You too bad mind. You can't enter Zion gate. No way.
Bit more all-purpose seasoning. Taste as you go. Start light and build up. It's a lot easier to add seasoning than take it away, right?
Zion no want no iniquity.
Add the ackee. This doesn't need to cook long, just long enough to walk through. And remember, lift, don't stir, or it'll turn into mush. Nobody wants mushy ackee and saltfish.
One love.
Season to taste with salt and pepper. Don't be shy.
No way. You too grudgeful. You too bad mind. You can't decide. No.
Let me check on the rice and peas. It's been steaming for about 25 minutes. And look at that rice, fluffy, perfectly cooked and smelling amazing.
You do your dirty wrongs and think your father no see. You do your dirty wrongs and think your father no see. He sees all things. You just can't hide. You too grudgeful. You too bad mind. You can't enter Zion gate.
The ackee and salt fish is ready too. I'm garnishing it with those chopped spring onion tops for that fresh and crispy finish.
You can't enter Zion gate.
Time for my daughter's prawn stir fry. Let's start with the onions as always.
Zion land is for the righteous. Zion no want no iniquity worker.
In goes a trio of peppers and garlic. We're building layers of flavor here, people.
Zion, you wanna be clean. One love, one heart. You too grudgeful.
Add the prawns and keep that heat high. You want to evaporate all that moisture out the prawns.
No. You too grudgeful. You too bad mind.
Now add a teaspoon of tomato puree and stir it in.
Oh no.
2 teaspoons of paprika for some sweetness and smokiness. And that's how we roll. A bit more thyme and all-purpose seasoning and keep it moving.
Love is a beautiful thing. Hey dear neighbor, how are you doing today? No strings attached. I just want to say that I love you.
Salt and pepper to taste. Taste. It's the only way you know it's right.
Giving thanks for life, enjoying the blessings around. Past love.
Cook for another 5 minutes. This dish comes together so quickly.
Past love.
Garnish with spring onion leaves to keep it fresh.
Love is a beautiful thing. Yes. Back where with your hate and war, I go like you a superstar. That won't take you far. I love what you deal with. Yeah. I love what you deal with.
No Caribbean or African meal is complete without some fried plantain. Can't forget the fried plant. Now, I've noticed that Caribbean takeout places typically slice plantain into long strips. But I'm going full Nigerian here. I'm going small slices, personal preference.
Still time to get it right. Back where with your war now. We don't want to see no more war. Pass love along. Love is a beautiful thing.
Shallow fry it until golden brown on both sides. Keep a close eye on these. They brown fast and you don't want them to burn.
Yes. Hey neighbor, how are you doing today? No strings attached. I just want to say that I love you. No hate in my heart. Oh, it's full with joy. Happy to see another day, giving thanks for life. We don't have to be close to say I love you. We don't have to be near to say I love you.
Now for the coleslaw. I've grated 2 parts red cabbage, 1 part carrot, some red peppers, sweet corn, tossed together with mayo and sour cream for a creamy drink.
Love is a beautiful thing. Pass love around. Love is a beautiful thing. Yeah, I love you, really and truly.
Time to plate up. As always, I dish up for the youngest first. She's having pork stir fry with plantains and coleslaw.
Back with your head and war. Back with the head and war. Love your brothers. Love your sisters. My heart is full with joy. Happy to see another day. Giving thanks for life. Enjoy.
Oops, I made a mistake. She doesn't like rice and peas. We're sticking with plain rice for her, along with prawns, plantain, coleslaw. Phew, saved it.
Beautiful thing, yes. Pass love around. Love is a beautiful thing, yes. Back where with your hate and war. I go like you a superstar. That won't take you far. I love what you deal with. Yeah. Yeah. I love what you deal with.
Alright, here's my plate. I tried to watch some carbs, but honestly, I can't help myself. Rice and peas is one of my absolute favourites.
When we should unite, we fight. But there is still time to get it right. Back where with your war now. We don't want to see no more war. Pass love along. Love is a beautiful thing, yeah. Pass love around. Love is a beautiful thing, yes. Hey neighbor, how are you doing today? No strings.
There we have it. Thanks for joining me on this Jamaican cooking adventure. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. As always, I'll see you next time for another family meal.
Oh, it's full with joy.